What? Hey dudes are pretty comfy.
Away 5 years ago today. So in honor of Angry Grandpa, I'm going to make a drink combo.
An angry grandpa drink combo.
We got some Jack Daniels, some Bud Lights, some maple bacon moonshine. Five years since Angry Grandpa passed away, which means it's been officially 5 years since I broke up with Summer. I don't give a shit when my dry spell ends anymore. Because there are more depressing things in the world. Hey! What's up with that fat hog over there? What's up, pig? What's up, you sow-billy? What's up? What's up, pig? Hey, what's up, baby raper? What's up, baby raper? What's up, baby raper? Watch out.
That smoker's so crazy.
Baby. Let's get that ugly kid of yours in this thing. Shut the fuck up! Baby kitties. Outside.
The fuck was that?
Angry Grandpa used to be a pretty heavy drinker. Although starting YouTube and his youngins gave him a reason to keep going and to quit drinking so much. If you don't know a kid behind the camera's backstory, it's pretty depressing. Angry grandpa and kid behind the camera grew up very poor.
Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Oh, fuck me, those are hot. Forgot I was watching Chatterbait on the side. God damn, these chicks are fun. But right now I'm drinking an Angry Grandpa, which is a combination of bacon maple flavored moonshine, Bud Light, and some Jack Daniels. I don't know if Angry Grandpa would have loved drinking this, to be honest, but I've been a fan of Angry Grandpa's for a hot minute, dude. I was following Kid Behind the Camera and Bridget West way before they had kids, dude. And their kids are more precious than life itself, like any kid, really, you know. You know that I hate sickos more than I hate being out of alcohol. And that's the fucking goddamn fact. Kids are precious. Stop calling them cute.
What?
And fuck sickos. Stop calling your boyfriend, girlfriend, baby, or this and that. And call them anything else. Sugar cakes, babe, bae. I'm serious. This is the kind of inclusive language that encourages sicko shit.
Sickos, dude.
I'm serious. If pedophilia is gross, stop calling kids cute. Because there's nothing cute about kids. They're whiny, they're obnoxious.
They're cute as
I call kids precious because they are. Kids are more precious than life itself. That's our future, man. Kids are more precious than rock and roll, to be honest.
I should capture the game. Hold on.
If I had a girlfriend, I'd call her babe, or by her first name. Or that's my goddess. I wouldn't call her baby because babies are gross. Even if it's the same word and it means something completely different, I don't give a fuck. Fuck sickos. You know that I hate sickos more than I hate Angry Grandpa dying. I feel so bad for Kid Behind the Camera, dude. It just makes me appreciate my dad. We don't know how much time we have left on this miserable fucking planet, so might as well make the best of it.
OP.
I know, but let's take an autistic person such as myself who hates sickos more than I hate having Asperger's, and let's sit here and harass him on it. It's beyond pathetic. Like if I knew for a fact that my trolls hated sickos and they weren't just saying that, why would I want to waste my time calling them a sicko every day, finding out where they live, and stalking them? I don't have to fucking stalk my trolls or harass them in real life to get inside their head. I've already won, dude. Punk Rock says, chug it. Yeah, I reckon we could do that.
Yeah.
All I know is Angry Grandpa loves bacon. And I love bacon. So if you ever get a chance, I want to pour another one and want to watch an Angry Grandpa or video. Get behind the camera, fucking. But Angry Grandpa.
Full screen teleport DP sounds balanced.
Every now and then. And it's so goddamn sad, dude. Just thinking about it's making me tear up a little bit because that old man was so happy when his son, Pickle Boy, bought him his dream car. You know, that's all anyone can ask for, you know. People are like, Cobra, make another angry grandpa. Make another angry grandpa, yeah, I can do that. The string combo consists of Sugarland Shine, Maple and Bacon Moonshine, with a splash of Jack Daniels, and a little bit of Bud Light. Angry Grandpa loved bacon, so I don't know how you would have felt about this personally, but I like it because it tastes like bacon.
I'm listening for him.
The taste is there, but you don't get the texture. It's kind of like a mouth tease, like it sort of tastes like bacon, but it's not as good as the real thing. Would, however, still recommend this moonshine because it is delicious. Sutherland's Shine Maple Bacon Moonshine. This is a 70 proof. This gives us some strong giggle juice, you see. It's not about drinking my troubles away right now, honestly. It's just about celebrating Angry Grandpa and laughing at my dry spell. And that's just kind of how I feel about it.
This guy's OP.
People are like, have some cologne, why not, yeah? Cologne without the...
Yeah, I looked through like 3 bins.
Pushed out nozzle, because Alex Campbell fucking took the nozzle off. Or had a chance to do anything. I don't care, because I'm gonna huff it. Alex Campbell's I don't care if Alex Campbell's gay or trans or whatever. Don't try to make me do it. You know what I'm saying? Respect boundaries. Punk rock, you know what's up. If you're a true demon or a Satanist or what have you, you gotta be able to make your own wands, practice your own magic, because that's the thing about YouTube. You got to believe in yourself, create your own reality.
Coach, do you miss Ellen?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. But this is why a lot of chicks won't date me. It's because they have too many of-age fangirls that want me.
Does this get you the ladies, Cobra?
Yeah, women definitely notice me when I wear it. They're like, what are you smoking? People think I live in this delusional world where I see myself as some kind of king, and I'm like, King Cobra is just a stage name, man. A lot of women do not date me because I am the King Cobra, the one himself. Casper Crows love me, they recognize me.
They know you. So what's King Cobra?
He has a parrot.
What up? We got McDonald's. McDonald's brought back their pull apart donuts, baby. Now to make this, we need
That's like a mix-up. I think you can throw a fireball or you can parry.
extra bacon, extra cheese, and a bacon double quarter
I don't know. The different parries.
They're right on top of those.
Oh, for high or for light, medium, and heavy.
We're gonna stack our pull apart donuts, baby. Then we'll take our honey packet.
Oh, that's sick. What happened?
Now take the bell, it just dropped. Bitchin'. Now to our top bun, we're gonna add mayo. Now we got our 2 packets of mayo on top. Pockets. Now look at that. The bacon double donut quarter pounder only from McDonald's. A King Cobra McDonald's official food. Oh, you too. You think the Big Mac's unhealthy? What's a Dreyer's favorite Jewish holiday?
You can bring my name up. You can see it. I am Yeah, we're Gucci. What up, kid? Just sitting here hanging out. Banjo Bill having a cigar.
Smashing plate. Banjo Bill. So what did Chris Rock wake up with on his face after the Oscars? Fresh Prince. I didn't like the way that last one was titled. You know that? I didn't like the way it was called Chillin. No, it's global. I don't like calling it Chillin. This is how ranting. It's a rant about how fucked our society is. How the media is totally protecting predators and shit. Yeah. I pretty much ignore the subreddit. But my fans are so insistent that I know everything, I guess. They're like, do you see what the trolls are doing? Oh, their stupid tattoo idea? Let's see that. Let's a comment. And I'm like, oh, the trolls don't put up with that shit. Like, the level of how hard they try to fucking do is just sad. And that is some good stuff right there. These dogs from the McKillicuddies, apple pie. Let's go get right now, to be honest with you. Those old guys, man. Ozzy Osbourne's still alive. Fuck off. The only thing sadder than my drinking is my troll's obsession with me, and that's my goal. 2 subreddits. The first one got so bad, they're just like, hey, guys, you're a bunch of pelican fuckers. And a bitchin' 31st birthday.
You can cancel the DP
I got a bunch of sweet care packages in my
and do
mail.
it again.
So worst thing I ever have. And I use the Patreon big yes. Subscribe to my Patreon. The $6 one gets you a shout out every month. And the $20 one gets you 2 videos. I hate sickos and that's what the alcohol tells me. And I don't need alcohol to sing. I'm straight for obese women who are alive, cisgendered, non-related, and consenting. I have cut down on my drinking, to be honest. Even if it doesn't look like it on camera. Like, just because our society's being stupid doesn't give you the right to be stupid. Because some people can't control if they're like stupid, you know? But when you make stupid decisions based off of stupid influences, every idiot in your stupid idiot group, I gotta avoid using the R word. But yeah, believe this shit, YouTube. Like I said, Kanye West, not that rapper. Fuck, I meant different black person. Sorry. What I meant to say was Will Smith getting fired from the goddamn Netflix company. And I'm like, dude, if someone was ragging on your appearance, talking about the way you look or the way your wife looking, what's up, YouTube? My trolls are the biggest pieces of shit. Everybody knows I fucking hate pedophiles and sick fucks and all this other shit. And they're doing all this crap because it amuses them. They'll send me a fucking text message accusing me of some shit that, you know what I'm saying? And I respond back with a fuck you. Then I block their number. And you know what's beyond sad? My trolls do that crap for entertainment.
Hold on 1 sec, I got it.
All the lies and the misinformation
1 sec.
spread about your boy.
1 sec.
That shit's gonna come to a stop. Okay? You do realize that the Casper Police Department watches my videos. I have fans here in town in some high up places. The majority of my trolls are a bunch of fat, ugly, unattractive heroin junkies or just some loser in their mom's basement. It's quite sad. You do realize that Cobra wins every time you text me? And the only way to beat King Cobra JFS at this game is to just leave me alone. Like calling me a bald loser who can't get laid. Funny but fair. But calling me sick fucking disgusting things is too far, to be honest. Instead of being in a rush to get laid, I've pretty much sacrificed the last 5 years of my life trying to understand women and better understand gender relations. And it's working because even though I'm not getting laid, I could care less. I understand women and I understand how gender relations work. A lot of my so-called fans don't like it when I get drunk on camera. I appreciate your support, but do not judge me lest you be judged. Judge not lest you be judged. Even though I'm a Satanist, I fully agree with that quote. Even though I'm a Satanist, I have performed one very successful exorcism. I'm very sensitive to spirits and shit. So I had to use my satanic powers to exorcise an evil spirit from a apartment. That was a long time ago, dude. Many, many moons ago. What up? I want to give a toast to Emily Hopkins. I do apologize, ma'am. I did not realize that your videos were copyrighted. She said to Deathbed Tapes that the YouTube version can stay, but the Bandcamp version from now on has to have the harp taken out. It's no big deal. It didn't ruin my entire album. It's still going to be one album. Honestly, my trolls are miserable pieces of shit, and I own their sad bitch ass. I can't control what they do. All I can do is control how I react to it.
Yeah, it's because that car. I should have took my truck.
So, like, what's the deal with these automated machines? Have you seen these fucking things? Oh, they're the worst. Like, give me a fucking real customer service representative. It's the truth. Press 1 if you're getting frustrated. Press 2 if you'd like to throw your phone against the wall. Press 3 If you'd like to yell at the phone, press 4 to be taken to an operator. Boop, you press 4. Psych, you're still on the same menu. What the fuck is that shit? And like, what's the deal with those gift cards, like iTunes gift cards and track phone cards? The little fucking silver strip on the back. Pain in the ass, dude. Scrape it off with your nails so you're sitting there like, but don't scrape too hard, otherwise the whole fucking thing comes off and you're just like, wow, I spent $20 to get some money on iTunes and I scraped off all the fucking letters. I'd be feeling like a jackass after that, tell you what. I mean, it's 2022 and or 21, excuse me, it'll be 2022 next year. It is 2020 fucking 1. What up, YouTube? We're gonna do a custom ramen noodle recipe, yes. We're gonna start with our instant lunch ramen noodles, the beef. And we're gonna add some pink salmon from the company, Chicken of the Sea, and some hard-boiled eggs. I love me some canned salmon. Yes, please. Let's see how it do. Look at that, I got it open. So add some water to this. Break it up into pieces a bit. Now before we add all the other fun stuff to it, we're going to add some water to that and we're going to microwave it. That bowl of ramen is very hot. Now we're going to drain the liquid off as carefully as we can into the sink, that broth. We don't want too much of that in there now. Just the noodles. God damn it, that's hot. Ah, fucking horror fucker. Alright, YouTube. Now into that we're going to add some liquid smoke. And get this liquid smoke open. Be very careful doing this. Holy crap, maybe Cobra's not as retarded as we thought. Oh, you think? How to get the can open so easily? Oh, did Cobra figure out how to use the can opener like a big boy? Good job, Cobra. There we go, got that liquid smoke open, and this. You don't need a whole lot of liquid smoke. This stuff is strong, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry. Perfect amount of that. Then we're going to throw in our premium soy sauce.
Gotta go to work in like 3 hours, 4 hours.
Just like that. Beautiful, YouTube. Alright, so we're going to add some hard-boiled eggs to it. Take one, just cut it into slices. I mean, honestly, we only need like 1 or 2 in there. Cause, you know what I'm saying? They don't take much. And you can see the egg on it. Sweet. Now we're going to slap that with some of our fish. And we're going to hit it right there. We're going to add some Beach Cliff sardines that are soaked in Louisiana hot sauce. That Louisiana hot sauce might add a nice little kick to that liquid smoke. And the soy sauce.
Gay.
This is where we drain the broth, people.
Gay.
So you're gonna be like, that looks fucking disgusting. I'm like, that's the fun of YouTube, baby. Add a couple drops of cayenne pepper sauce from the Pepper Patch Company. Beautiful, YouTube. Just a couple drops for flavor.
For flavor.
Put it on pasta. Cheese.
I'm finally ready.
Just a little bit of cheese on top. Thank you, Lucy, for this bountiful spread. Which was sent by the fans, so I appreciate it.
The coolest arcade cabinet they had at that place was Primal Fury.
So we're gonna take our Phase X cheese roll, we're gonna snap it with some mango freaking White Claw.
White Claw, gross.
Oh shit! These ramen noodles look insane, dude.
Dude.
All that cheese and fish and hot sauce and egg.
Da 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 da.
Honestly,
Honestly, everything's good that he made.
now, hear me out. I generally like seafood and I like spicy. And the way I did this is spicy, but it's not too spicy. We got the soy sauce, ooh, and the liquid smoke and the cheese. It dumbs down the heat just a little bit. You too. Those noodles are slapping.
Damn.
What's up, YouTube?
Anti-air
Back at it with the video.
tubes.
You want to Taco John's food review? Yeah, 3 street tacos with steak, a large Mountain Dew, and a large Chillin.
I thought you could even get it disarmed on this game.
That's what happens fucking with Taco John's too much lately, yo. We're gonna load these street tacos up with some Chillin. We're gonna slap on that sauce combo and see how it do. Dude, that is a beast of a motherfucker. Damn, YouTube. That is a big ass fucking.
This chick sucks.
See how it do.
Stupid wolf chick, but
Not bad, Papa John. There's a shit ton of lettuce. Clover's not late for his own stream. He's still darking on the world. These stupid fuckers.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women. Sex with men.
that means he's gay.
Nothing wrong with being gay as long as you ain't a sick fuck. You know what time you see a straight guy walk into a gay bar and walk straight back out? Like, nope. I don't judge. That's aggressive. I firmly believe that people who are homophobic are secretly gay. That's the truth. I'm working on my story. So I'm going to go on live and make a video for it. And it's going to be sweet too.
$1 million says your hair is fake, your boobs are fake, your feet are small, and your nose is made of fake.
Yeah, Josh, you have an onion head. I'm just like, cool, thanks for noticing. Now I have it on slow mode and it's pissing off my trolls. I'm telling you, my trolls have a crack addiction, YouTube. They won't stop licking my ass crack. Hey, it's good for the environment. I'm not polluting the sewer with toilet paper. I'll just use the tongues of my trolls.
So after you get done squeezing out the troll, it's good to let the button down with some trolls on. Sean, the dummy, might be taking a vacation here soon. So I'm gonna say on that. But after Sean takes his vacation, he's gonna
That
come
chick
back.
sucked.
It'll be a standard upgrade. A little more professional than just
I think I'm gonna play some Tekken, dude.
courtesy of the fans. I went
Some
and
Dragon
got
off.
a certificate to upgrade my dummy Sean over there to a standard upgrade. So I'm not gonna worry about like breaking the string or like wrapping it around a certain way. It'll be a little bit more professional, and it'll make the Sean and Saunders bits easier to do. But what's the make of a good ventriloquist? Can you say impossible without moving your lips? Impossible. It sounds kind of muffled, but let's try that again. Impossible. Impossible. You gotta learn how to like roll the tongue off the roof of your mouth a little bit. So my dummy Sean is gonna get a standard upgrade and rock with that for a couple of years. It'll be a basic stick on the head with a little mouth triggered. That string to do impossible to deal with sometimes. I tell you what, it's ridiculous, YouTube. There you go, check that out. You found the right position. And just make it happen, dude. Keep them lips really fucking still. It's like, hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. I'm looking at it. What do you want? Talk to the hand, asshole. I legitimately paid $144 to give my dummy Sean a standard upgrade. But yeah, you see this? This knot? That's exactly what I'm talking about, dude. Fucking ridiculous, YouTube, but that's what I'm saying. You know, I can remember being a kid and trying my hand at ventriloquism, people thinking I was weird for doing it. And then Jeff Dunham became really popular, and all of a sudden people were just like, you know what? Fuck the haters.
What's
And then
up?
when I get the standard upgrade, I won't have to like
Just watching Cobra reruns.
come to like turn it.
My lady got me a Kwamba crystal. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use that or if I wanted to have her return that and then use the money to get, I don't know, like a snack box or some shit. I don't know. But I have a Kwamba crystal still in the box right now. I can just return it. Snack box micro. I got some big ass hands though. I kind of want the big chonky fucker. Yeah. But like it's so hard to get those like little replacement. Dude, I couldn't get one. I still can't. They like haven't fucking emailed me anything or anything. What says they're in stock? The Odin V2. Just low in stock. Oh shit. Dude, it's on there right now. It says it's in stock. What are the switches? What fight stick it'll be installed to? You don't think I'll be able to put this Odin into another one? Into like the Kwamba crystal? You think I should just drop it into that and we'll give this one to RJ and this will be RJ's? This Razor Atox. I can just disconnect it and just give it to him. And he can just beat it up. And then I'll just replace the crystal's joystick with the Odin. Yeah, I'll just like play people online and then I'll be like, alright buddy, you ready to play it? And it finds a match. And he can pretend that he's the other dude I'm playing online. I'm like, oh, you got me. Oh, he's really beat me up today. Dang, your gin's getting really good. I think Brittany picked out a really good fight stick for not knowing anything about fight sticks, though. Black. Dude, I can finally get one. They're pretty easy to install. Oh, really? Did I have to buy from them? Just like a harness? I can't just buy this and then have it fucking and then drop it in.
Oh, I thought you were using your new one.
I might. I'm probably just gonna use that one.
You're not gonna order a new one?
I'm just gonna order this and pay for it, and it replaces joysticks with the keyboard buttons that I'm looking for. Then I don't have to buy a whole new one.
Oh, and Etsy, love Etsy.
Yeah, these guys are like the only people that do this.
Oh, I see. Hey, that's cool.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So you just take the joystick out and put that in.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I want.
For $50?
Yeah.
Well, you
Well,
mean...
after Party's saying I might need to buy something else to install it. You'd think it had just all the shit that you need, or people would be mad.
Did you tell After Party what I got you?
Yeah. The Kwamba crystal
For Christmas.
for Christmas.
I wanted to show you this because... Little bitch. She loves her mommy. It's like, hi! The first one she sees too, and then, oh.
You're like, wait, what? Mommy's there?
I like how she's looking up. I can't wait till he's walking.
Yeah, me either.
It's gonna be fucking crazy.
Till
He's
he's
already
wa-
almost there. He
Till he's waddling around, yeah.
Toddling.
Toddling about.
I like your word.
Yeah. Toddler. I don't think so. I'm looking at it.
Poppy, drop it. She's like, but paper, mom. I'll just get paper. Come on. Yeah, if he gets like super upset tonight, I'm probably gonna just like rock him. He did so good those first 2 nights. Do you think it's because I had him asleep before I put him in there?
Oh.
Because he was like full asleep, I think, those first 2 nights. And then I realized I was doing it wrong, and now he like fucking freaks the fuck out for like hours. And it breaks my heart.
Only 4 available, and it's in 20 plus people's carts.
Those are people like me. They're like, I'll buy some of this shit one day, but let's add it to the cart.
Alright, I ordered it. It has been ordered. Should I get the travel cover too? I should have. I can't believe it's finally in stock. Every time I've always looked at it, it's always been out of stock. Always. Sick, dude, I'm stoked. My order is scheduled to ship by January 2nd. Says my order is scheduled to ship by January 2nd. But the estimated delivery date is December 21st to January 16th. It's like, what?
Where's it coming from?
Chicago, Illinois.
Why is it gonna take so
Right, dude? What are you guys, fucking
long?
walking it
Chicago's
here?
Reliant. They're like, hey, this looks cool, huh?
What are you guys walking it here? It says you have it in stock. You just like give a homeless guy $20 and then fucking put it in his backpack and tell him to go to Billings. That's how Etsy orders are handled, I think. They have to still print them? Or would they put that they have them in stock? What? It says the Kwamba crystal modding the stick is difficult? Who says that? This is some random review. They're like, we found plastic to print these. I don't know where you guys are having problems with the plastic. It's your birthday. It was. The snow knocked the Datsun over?
This might go down as the worst Call of Duty I've ever played. Multiplayer, lack of content, the amount of bugs and design decisions that went into going from Warzone 1.0 to this. The makeup of these buildings and getting I am in a fucking Chuck E. Cheese house every single time.
It's true, dude.
I don't know how to navigate.
It's true, the fucking buildings
are
are
like, is it
what
up?
the
Is it down? Is there a fucking ladder on the outside? Is it outside staircases? Is it interior staircases? Can I get into the third floor from the second fucking floor of the building? Can I get onto the rooftop and then float down? I mean, I don't know what to do. This might go down as the worst game I've ever played. Multiplayer, lack of content, the amount of bugs.
It is your birthday. I said it is your birthday. So the Odin's coming, finally, at some point. I hope putting the order on the Etsy actually means it's gonna come and they don't just like, oh hey, we refunded that. I just made an Etsy real fast, yeah. Huh? Where's the camera? Nothing, it's fine. You have a Kwamba crystal?
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my second
Damn, dude, the
stick
crystal
modding
looks
video.
pretty dope.
Like with the drone, I decided to mod the crystal
Look
since
how
I
sick
felt
that
that the
looks.
Quanba parts weren't up to par with other arcade parts on the
I kind of
market.
want to change my order as
So
I
for
got
this video,
green.
we'll be replacing all the buttons and the stick. What you'll need is a Sanwa
The
JLF.
Dreamcast
This is
Goblin.
going to be taken apart and used to replace the Quanba stick. Next is personal preference, but I decided to go with the transparent ball top, as it kind of fits the crystals. Now remove the PCB and little gaps in the for the house pliers, and with enough force.
I'm not gonna replace
First
the stick like
line.
that though.
After
Damn it. They're not San Juan parts on the crystal. They say modding the stick's difficult on this one too, because of the LED lights. Difficult, schmifficult. It'll probably be easy as fuck, and they're just all full of shit. I'm not gonna be like putting another stick in it. Yeah, I have to start getting ready for work in like an hour and a half. But hey, then next year I'll have my own stick.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist, Sergei Dragunov. New challenger.
Controllers. If you play fighting games, you've either picked your preference or you've gone through the myriad of them. I'm a big pad player. I tend to play on the PS4 controller. I'm actually starting to even favor the PS5 controller. And on the rare occasion, I'll even bust out the Xbox One when I'm playing on PC.
Get ready for the next battle.
Back here, I have an old nostalgic piece for me. The Mad Catz 2 Marvel vs. Capcom Tournament Edition arcade stick. Back in the day, you weren't a good fighting game player unless you had one of these. That's a big quote unquote, but the general consensus is that if you wanted to play professionally or at a high level, you needed a fight stick. Now we've got different options and leverless controllers between the Hitbox and the Mixbox. You have to pick which one you would prefer.
I really want to get a cross up at some point.
Instead of spending $400,
gotta focus.
most people see
Round
if
one.
this style of controller is worth
Fight.
investing that much money into. A lot of money. Might be cheaper if you want to do a core version of the virtual test. Which I really like. It costs that extra $100. I don't even want to think about shipping. However, the PSN XA only $60. I think it's probably more than $65. Actually got delivered to my house.
That cheap ass Mixbox.
What are the differences? Because controller will this work for you. My goal with today's video is to cover both
Round
my experience
two.
with the controller and the differences.
Why are the buttons in a weird position?
To let you know whether or not you should waste your money on one of these. Give you as much information as I can to so let's talk about the PSN XA Fight Box. One of the first things you're going to want to note with this device is the fact that these are, though they are 30mm size buttons, these are not your traditional non. You guys have played on general arcade sticks like that, back there. You would know the feel of a samba button. These are all mistakes which I believe very do throughout the entire device. I'm going to show you a quick sound sample so you get an idea of how loud some of you I tend to like the loud buttons.
Round three.
They're ASMR for me, but they might not be for you. So here's a quick sample of what this controller sounds like.
Those buttons look ugly as fuck. I just take the buttons out of this and put them in that.
Very loud. You're gonna do this the whole time. If you're the type of competitor that's worried about your
Round four.
trying to mash wake up super,
Fight.
okay, if I'm on the ground and you have Oki, you're at an offline. Okay, you know I'm mashing. So that could bother you. But it depends whether or not the noise bothers you. Again, though, it is very tactile, so there is good feedback. The entire box is made up of those switches. The PCB board inside is fairly simple. I actually had issues with this device when I first used it.
I thought he was gonna do the mid.
You lose.
I'm still ready to fight.
So the next question is, what does it feel like to play with, to do combos with? There's one thing I have to explain to you conceptually, and some of you are going to understand what this is, and some of you are going to need this definition. SOCD cleaning is a big thing for leverless controllers like this. SOCD stands for simultaneous opposing cardinal directions. And if that sounds complicated to you, it's a lot simpler than you believe it is. It is the difference of what happens when you are holding two buttons that are opposing directions at the same time. So if you're holding left and then you press right, or if you're holding right and you press left, if you're holding up and then you press down, etc.
New challenger.
Proper SOCD cleaning requires that if you're holding one direction, let's say left for example, and then you hold forward, you should get a neutral input, meaning the game will register you holding both buttons. There are a lot of input techniques that you can perform on the mix box, like very specific ways you can dash. You can hold forward, tap back very fast, and then get a dash in Street Fighter, in any game where you have a forward dash input, by performing techniques like this. The PXN X8 does not have proper tournament legal SOCD cleaning. So that means if I hold back or I hold forward and I press the opposing cardinal direction, it will default to the last direction that I picked. There are some problems execution-wise with this. I've had problems in Tekken with back-forward inputs because the game is just having a problem like registering
Round
input because
one.
there is no neutral input in between.
Fight.
I have had problems with trying to do things like that dash mechanic we were talking about. You cannot perform that on this because it doesn't have proper SOCD cleaning. If you press any direction and you press any other direction, it will just, as far as opposing directions go, default to the last direction that you pick. So, if you look up mixbox techniques or hitbox techniques, you'll see some of the capabilities of those controllers execution-wise. You need to know competitively that the PXN X8, one of the caveats of it being a budget option, is that you are not able to do that.
Round two.
However,
Fight.
combos on this controller, once you get accustomed to it, are very fun and very easy. Again, the WASD is very helpful. Outside of having that to introduce your combo. Now, throughout this so far, I've shown you different examples of combos and performing them in Guilty Gear, and Tekken, and MK, and Street Fighter. It works exceptionally well execution-wise. Now, with that SOCD complaint, I have heard rumblings on the internet through Amazon reviews that it is actually possible to find old firmware for this device. You can find version 1.09 firmware for the PXN X8 that you can actually get a version of it that has proper SOCD. I was not able to find that. I contacted the support team and let them know that I was looking for that older version of the firmware, and they sent me the general firmware that you can find on their site if you look for their drivers. So I don't necessarily know if they understood my issue. If I am able to find that old version of firmware and get this to work, I will leave it in the comments somewhere, and I will also just leave a comment letting you know that it's there. But as of recording this video, I have not found firmware that allows the WASD keys to have proper SOCD cleaning. So as far as I'm concerned right now, that is just an issue that I'm going to be having with this controller, not having access to
I wonder how Odin does it.
some directional techniques that I would prefer to have with a controller like this that I would have if I spent the extra money on the Mixbox instead of this budget alternative. Outside of firmware updates, the next question is going to be, well, how well does it work on all of the different peripherals? This is advertised to work on PS4, PC, Xbox 360, Xbox One, you know, basically every Nintendo Switch even. On PC, it does have some issues with your plug-in. You are going to need to update the firmware, and you might have to mess around with your Steam settings to get Steam to recognize the controller in the first place. We can look at the properties of it here. I'll actually pull these up for you. So as you can see here, it comes up in my control panel as just a fighting box. If we go over to the controller settings and check the properties of it, you see right here on my point of view hat, here I am pressing the directional keys. It is recognizing the keys. whenever you are not in a game, it does recognize these as just general you pressing buttons on the keyboard. So you see when I press left here, it'll tab me back to my settings. But in game, it will recognize all directions with no problem. It's harder to showcase it here, which tends to
Round one.
and all of the buttons clearly
Fight.
are picked up there. But again, they just, you know, it's weird the way in which the computer recognizes them. Because we get stuff like this when you if I'm in Discord, I can go back to open Discord. Who knows, maybe I can allow this to work as it actually can. If I manage to make that work. It does register really well. Now, one of the problems is when you want to use this on a console, there is actually a weird workaround you have to use. You have to connect this to a controller for some consoles.
Round two.
Xbox and PlayStation.
Fight.
Do this. So you'll see right in the back here, there is a USB. They send you a couple of wires, so they send you a micro USB, USB to use in the system. So you go get some free wires and purchase it. What you'll have to do, ideally, if you want to connect this, let's say if you want to just play this on PlayStation, is you would have to then take this cable, which again, this all could be annoying, but this is what you get. Connect this cable now into the device here, not backwards,
Round three.
and then connect the cable to your peripheral of choice. My controller will recognize it. Then this controller will map itself to this controller, and then you'll be able to play games. On PS4, that can be annoying. I generally mainly use this on PC because it is annoying to have to plug it in and then also plug it into a PS4 and then be able to play the game. It's very obnoxious. So I generally would not recommend this to players who are on PC. I think this is really going to use it to PC. On PC, once you do get set up, it's just KO. Outside of that, it is a pain continuously to have to grab your other controller. It kind of defeats the purpose of buying a separate controller in the first place. But again, that's one of the caveats you get with option. This is $60 instead of another $300. So you might feel like I did. Hell, if that's the worst thing I have to do is plug it into another controller.
Round one. Fight.
Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In today's video, we're taking a look at the Odin V2 by Omni Arcade. Let's get started.
Oh yeah, I think I watched this last year.
Alright, to kick things off, some of you might be wondering what the heck is an Odin V2. At a high level, it's a device that replaces the joystick on a traditional arcade stick. The Odin V2 lets you do pretty much everything you can normally do on a joystick, just with buttons instead. You have up, down, left, and right. Now before I go any further here, some of you might be asking, what's the point of the Odin V2? Why would you even install one? There's three main reasons here. First up, it's faster than a traditional joystick. So the traditional joystick does take time to go from left to right. But with the Odin V2, that timing is pretty much eliminated because the left and right keys can be controlled with different fingers. It's a lot faster than a joystick. The second reason is a lot of people are comfortable using this since they grew up gaming with a computer keyboard. And this simulates a computer keyboard fairly well. The third reason is that it's fairly inexpensive to do if you wanted to convert a traditional fight stick into a WASD stick. The Odin V2 is the second iteration of the Odin, hence V2. Functionally, it's the exact same device, but there are some notable differences. The first difference is you now have Kale MX sockets. You also have a centered stem. You have a plug-and-play JST PCB cable, a range of LED colors, always-on LEDs, and art-top compatible. When I first took a look at the Odin V2, I was pretty surprised with the overall quality. I could tell a lot of engineering and thought went into this thing. It is 3D printed, it's made with some pretty good plastic, and it feels very nice. The buttons are firmly mounted to the PCB, and there is no wiggling or flexing. The underside has a really nice rubber pad that does two things. It prevents this thing from slipping around, and it also protects the top of your stick. There are also two locking nuts that hold the Odin in place. If you take a close look at the inside of the stem, there's connectors in there for a PCB. The included little PCB adapter that plugs into the stem is pretty simple and straightforward. One end plugs into the Odin, and the other end has two different connectors. One connector is for the LEDs, and the other one is for the movement. Taking apart the Odin to look at the internal PCB, and it's pretty simple and straightforward. The front of the PCB looks extremely nice. It's a nice little Easter egg. Installation is pretty simple and straightforward. The first step is to open up your fight stick. The second step is to remove your joystick. For this video, I'm using a Quamba Obsidian with a Sanwa JLF. Once the joystick's removed, the Odin pretty much just drops in. No drilling or modification to your stick is necessary, which is a huge benefit of this device. Once the Odin's inserted, you can put on the locking nuts. Before you completely tighten those locking nuts, you can position the Odin any way you want, whatever angle is comfortable for your hand. For me, I like mine slightly off-center. The next step is to hook up the wiring to the PCB connector. I've hooked up the LEDs already, and now I'm connecting the wiring harness for the motion controls. All of this is plug and play. It fits nicely and clips right on. From here, I'm pretty much done. I can insert this into the stem of the Odin and close up the fight stick. Now, there is one thing I want to point out. The Quamba Obsidian has built-in LEDs, so what I ended up doing was just using one of those existing LED ports. I unplugged the side panel from the Quamba Obsidian and just plugged in the Odin in its place. Everything fit and everything worked. But if you want to approach this solution differently, you can. Fortunately, the folks over at Omni Arcade have seen a bunch of different PCBs, so they'll probably be able to help you out if you are running into issues. They also have a Discord server, and I'll leave a link in the description below. If you have any questions, you can ask them there. So here's the finished product, the Quamba Obsidian with an Odin V2 installed. This was actually one of the easiest mods I've done in a very long time, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Here's a view from the side if you're curious to see how much it sticks out over top of the buttons. Next up, I'll show you a couple pictures in low light so you can see the LEDs. The ones included on my Odin are blue, but there are different colors available. Each switch has their own LED, and in a dark room, they're pretty bright. Here's some quick footage of the Odin in action. We'll start out with an audio test. So these switches I have in this Odin are red linear kill switches. They're relatively quiet, and I find them very comparable to a silent Sanwa. So I installed silent Sanwas on the Quamba Obsidian to show you the difference. Here are a few fireballs. Here are a few dragon punches, and my inputs are coming out a little bit sloppy. Now, I have updated the firmware in my Quamba Obsidian, so it does have SOC decleaning. To test this out, I'll hold two different buttons at the same time. Here's what happens when I hold down and press up. Here's what happens when I hold left and then press right, and then when I hold right and press left.
Perfect.
Not all fight sticks have built-in SOC cleaning, and if yours doesn't, you'll get some unexpected behavior when you press left and right at the same time. If you're getting unexpected behavior, you can always add something like the Magician's SOC cleaner to really help things out. I did an entire video on this, and I'll leave a link in the description if you do want to check it out. Now, the Odin V2 that was sent to me is red in color with black keycaps, red Kale linear switches, and it has blue LEDs, but these are all customizable. If you are interested, I'll leave a link to this page in the description below where you can see what the Odin has to offer. There's quite a few color options here available for the base. There's quite a few color options available for the LEDs. You can choose the individual switches that you want on this device. You can also choose the color of the keycaps. In my opinion, the level of customizability for the Odin is pretty insane. So here are my overall thoughts on the Odin V2 by Omni Arcade. First and foremost, this thing is built well. It's built solid. It feels good. It doesn't flex. It's sturdy. Secondly, this is designed incredibly well. It's a very easy solution to install in your fight stick. You really don't have to do a whole lot of modding other than removing the current joystick and just dropping this in. You don't have to drill additional holes. You really don't have to do a whole lot. This was one of the easiest mods I've done in a very long time. Thirdly, this feels good and it performs very well. If you're used to the WASD style of control and you like to play on keyboard, this should be right up your alley. Now, this is raised a little bit above the fight stick, and I did show you a picture of that. And that really didn't turn out to be an issue. I thought it'd be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's not, because these are very low profile keycaps and they're also low profile switches. I tried this out over a number of gaming sessions and not once did my fingers cramp up. There are two things that I didn't quite like about the Odin V2. One of them can't really be helped, and the second one, well, it's a matter of personal preference, and I'll start out with that one first. So the red on this, the coloring of red on this doesn't really match the Sanwa red. And I was a little bit bothered by that when I had it installed. Again, a matter of personal preference, but when I saw it side by side with the Sanwa red, I was looking at it and it's like, oh, that looks a little bit off. But again, if it doesn't bother you, then it's not a big deal. The other thing that I didn't really like, but it can't really be helped, is SOCD.
You guys have really nice
So if
microphone.
you install this in your fight stick and your fight stick doesn't have
There's no
SOCD cleaning, you
you
will need to pick up a separate device altogether. I wish they had that option to order an SOCD cleaner with this so you can install both at the same time and make it nice and easy. But as it stands, if you don't have SOCD cleaning, you will need to buy a separate device. As for the cost, the Odin V2 will set you back $50, which I actually think is well worth it. $50 to convert your arcade stick to a WASD stick with no drilling and pretty much no effort involved is a big thumbs up from me. If you're looking to convert your existing stick, buy a new stick and convert it, or build your own stick, I highly recommend the Odin V2. I really can't say enough good things about the Odin V2. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. But anyways, that is all I've got for today. Let me know your thoughts on the Odin V2 in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos. Thank you, everyone. Take care.
I need to get an SOCD
I'm optimizing
cleaner.
on my hitbox right now. Turn your eyes away, Art. Don't look. Don't listen. I had a girlfriend who got me a hitbox and a Razor Panthera, both for a birthday one year. And as an absolute beginner with both, I had such a harder time playing the box than I did playing the stick. Sorry, that just sounds a little sexual to me. But anyways, good point. I think stick is way more intuitive than hitbox. Hitbox is not intuitive. That's why I always say, like, it has a higher skill ceiling. People go, oh my god, oh yeah, higher skill ceiling, they rag on you for the easy stuff. But it does. There's some shit that's free out of the gate, but hitbox is not intuitive. It is not intuitive. And also there's a lot more things to know, because there's a lot more context situational things to do with hitbox. So to optimize and use all the shortcuts available, you have to understand, like, what situation am I in, what is my beginning input when I'm in this context, and then what shortcut can I take advantage of to lead into my end goal, right? With stick, that does exist on stick and exists on pad, of course. Like, those things all exist in every peripheral you use, but I really feel like a hitbox has more of that than stick, by far. And stick is easy to visualize, easier to intuitively get. Like, there's a lot of situations where stick just makes sense. It's an analog physical action, and you can easily map your brain to, like, the motions on the stick. Like, it's quick to compartment.
Just depends on what you grew up playing. Whatever your muscle memory is on. Just random Washington Post article about fentanyl in San Diego.
New challenger.
If I had one wish, it would be that the
One
fentanyl
moment.
would just stop.
One shot.
There's a lot of other drugs out there, but this one
What
is the most
opportunity.
deadly. It's the most dangerous drug, illicit drug that I've seen in my career, and it's not even close.
Tonight we are getting a glimpse into the war against fentanyl.
Officials say they seized more than 6,700 pounds of the synthetic opioid.
We don't have anything in our history that was an immediate killer, like fentanyl is.
60% of the fentanyl is coming through the San Diego, Mexico border or just the contiguous county, Imperial County.
He's good. He's going through withdrawals right now.
This is like every day, like 5 or 10 a day.
It's just troubling how often officers are going out.
In 2019, we had 152 overdose deaths from fentanyl in San Diego County. 2020, that number went to 462. And then in one more year, 2021, we had 817 overdose deaths from fentanyl.
Fentanyl cases on the rise throughout San Diego County. Officials say they seized more than 6,700 pounds of the synthetic opioid.
We didn't get ahead of fentanyl.
I'm the field lieutenant. I work nights from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. I monitor everything that's going on in the city, and when there's a hot call, something that's high risk, or a call where we're going to have a lot of police officers there, I'll monitor those, or I will actually go to the scenes. So from my experience, when somebody overdoses on fentanyl, they'll drop very soon after they've used. They may not even know that they took what they took. When we have little blue M30 pills, people think that those are pharmaceutical-grade pills, when in reality they're pressed in somebody's garage or in a warehouse somewhere. So this is a death call. Usually when we get a call like this, it's someone who's overdosed. When you guys got here, medics got here at the same time?
I set up a fire back.
Okay.
Sorry, fire.
And who gave the first Narcan?
I'm not too sure about it.
All of our officers now are issued Narcan in 4 milligram doses. Narcan's like the miracle drug. I mean, that's the one chance that they have of survival.
Fight.
I thought it was like one of those fake Oxycontin pills.
The blue ones?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Did you take some?
No, I just smoked weed.
I'm asking because I'm concerned.
I'm just really happy.
Do you know if there's any more of those pills here at all, so we can get rid of them?
I don't think so. She went to the bathroom, had her fun, and pretty soon after
And now she's dead.
I called the I was
Good.
like,
Good for you.
unresponsive, and I was like, I'm not gonna around.
So I'll tell you this, you saved her life. Okay?
Thank you.
They can inject it, they can snort it, they'll take a piece of tinfoil, they'll put it on there and they'll light it underneath, and they'll inhale the burn from that.
Chase the
The
dragon.
deadly dose of fentanyl is so small
It's
that
tiny.
in that 30 milligram pill, you just don't know how much fentanyl is in there.
We are the busiest port of entry in the world. We see over 100,000 travelers inbound from Mexico to the U.S. every single day. It really serves as ground zero when we see narcotic smuggling trends.
There's an abundance of fentanyl in Mexico. So we think that the cartels now, they're getting their chemicals from Asia or other places, then they're building it and making it in labs in Mexico.
When everything is a chemical that can be brought from 5 different countries, and then you can make it in 2 hours in a hotel room in Tijuana, it's mobile. This is really where the bigger challenges are to law enforcement.
Les funcionaba como bodega y es donde almacenaban droga y vehículos. En las piñatas, una de las tantas formas que utilizaban para mover el producto, mover las drogas de aquí y para enviarlas a Estados Unidos. Meter 10,000 o 20,000 pastillas en un vehículo, para ellos es relativamente sencillo en compartimientos.
It's $1,000 an ounce for powder fentanyl, so they don't have to smuggle as much of it to make a profit. So how do you find 5 ounces?
What's up, Dave? How you doing, man?
Even if they're in a car driving, right? Without a canine alert. It's frustrating for all of law enforcement. One way to for sure stop the flow of drugs. It's for people in the United States
Hey, doing, Pin?
using drugs to stop.
Got like an hour before I gotta get ready for work.
These overdose calls are happening all the time. It's an overdose call, and it was a friend saying that his friend is overdosing on an unknown tech drug. There are a lot of stressors in law enforcement.
They have the machine working on them like that. It's not good.
Now it seems like we're responding to try and save people from this drug.
You guys want this?
Round one.
Yep.
Fight.
You got like a fucking literal gigantic
Because the
pump
faster
on
we
your
can
shit.
get there, the better the chance the person survives. And I imagine it's not looking good.
What's that?
Not looking good?
No.
Are we really in the nation treating it like the epidemic emergency it is? What are we nationally doing to get that message out?
So it's an overdose death. He's not pronounced at this point. It goes after everyone.
Round two.
It's not just one demographic. It's not drug users. It's not homeless. It's anyone. This is something that's out there in our community. It's just a shame that we've gotten to this.
KO.
The Washington Post.
Round three. Fight.
Shit, I can't see it.
KO. You win.
Music's still on in the game. What the fuck? Oh, on the Tekken store page.
Round one.
For real, dude.
Past the point of petrol. I drop these lyrics for my people in the ghetto. I kick the flavor from night to morning. Just like an alkaline, I keep going strong. Another angle just to keep flexing. This is like a drill, yo. When I'm testing my unusual styles of rap, then I fix it. I rhyme from the beginning to the middle, within a flash. with you, but you living kinda foul. So, yo, back to back, kid, you got to go to the drawing board, cause I ain't going for the whack stuff. You best to slack up before I bring the Mac up. Then make shots like that Jamaican kid they call Ross. I get bust rocks from my block to your block. And with the super duper lyrics that I create, it's too late for any discussions or debate. Start breaking, no it's forsaken to think that I can be taken, cause I'm your highness, the rap finest, you can't deny this. Dig a little deeper, yo, I'm sure that you will find this style of mine as a dope speech. I'm intellectual, now I have to teach, supporting my territory. I call props, motivating perpetrators, they're getting knocked.
Ultra combo. It's all good, it's all good. Yeah, I play a bunch of characters in my Dragon off so bad. The Dragon off so ass too. South America? I say Africa, I'm pretty sure it was South America. Should be a great guy. Yeah, it is. I was like, Africa, South America. It's got the little funnel on top of it. Little Central American funnel. Oh shit, that was sick. That was sick. Those little break beats. I love the backspray cancels. Drop a kick. That's a break.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Needs my main though. Oh, don't crash. Just wanted to lower the volume. Maybe once I get a new CPU, I won't do that in full screen mode.
Round 2. Fight.
My death test was so slow. It's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. I always accidentally rage drive. Kinda wish you had to push a button. Oh.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah.
Round 3. Fight.
He's so lucky that punch whipped. Fuck. Yeah. Couldn't sidestep it. Let's put some claw down. GG's, GG's.
Tekken 7 just keeps getting better.
What's going on? Why does it keep playing shit on the screen? looking for firmware. Firmware for a Quamba crystal. But it's not working. My keyboard is not working.
This tournament 7. Jack 7.
Oh, Tekken crashed. Fuck it. Oh, I'm not gonna find that firmware. Hold on, Poppy wants out. I'm gonna play some Legends of Runeterra though. Some cards before work. Runeterra. Hey, what is that? I have. I have that. And verify accounts and shit. Oh, little guy's awake. To restart it to get all the perks. Oh, I'm nowhere near enough for another deck.
Nothing like the great outdoors. Swiftly. Size doesn't mean everything.
All the flight. This guy has a deal 1 damage to all. I'm just gonna leave. What?
Yeah, this what?
Yeah. For the light.
Hide no longer. Armed and ready.
Oh, fuck. I wanted to buff the fucking team up. That's gonna bite me in the ass, isn't it?
Let's do it. We did it together.
That's a good draw.
Reality is just your mind crumbling under what it doesn't understand, silly! Just out of reach! Let's do it over there! My plans! Another day in the field. Pew! Pew! Ah. Paradigm shift time! Let's start with mushrooms.
Now, what made you jump like that?
I do not break rules, I bend them slightly.
What?
Nothing like the great
What?
outdoors.
In this timeline, we're sure to save Icathia.
Did one Yordle portal and suddenly geography means nothing.
I do my own stunts.
I said bunk.
You know, deja vu isn't what it used to be. Oh, snap. Nah, I'm just messing with you.
That's happened.
I love it when things converge like that.
Armed and ready.
God damn it.
Swiftly. Roll this.
I've been practicing, and it's not perfect. But look.
If your prediction is correct, we have much to look forward to.
To speak and be heard. That is true power. This is my future. I turn it like so.
Hi, I'm Zoe. What's your name? You spoil the surprise? Bullseye! Yordles and their portals.
All coming back to me now.
so fucking dead.
Branching out.
Hey, let's see what the note says.
You never learn. Don't touch it. It worked.
The fuck?
See what I've learned?
I gotta get ready for work. I will see you pimps. You pimps later. Guys, have a good one.